All right, unique Mecca audio, man. Unique Mecca audio, man. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. We having the police chases going on. We going over the 145th Street Bridge. I mean, it's going crazy right now. All right. So let's get this thing started, because this is how we going to do. All right. Just so y'all know how unique Mecca audio do this, man. All right. Okay. So let's start it.
Hi guys, welcome to Platinum Cuisines. We're located on the North Mile in Freeport.
Tune in to Unique Mecca Audio.
All right.
Mecca what? Mecca audio.
All right. Calm down. We getting it right. We want to get it right. I want to thank everybody that hit me with the Cash App to get all this sound effects and all that right. You know what I mean? Because they looking out
Mecca what?
for Mecca audio. All right. So let's go. All right. So now I'm going up the 145th Street or 149th Street in the Bronx, heading towards the 145th Street Bridge. I mean, I'm zooming. You know what I mean? I told y'all about the joint. I told y'all I was thinking about showing y'all some pictures. I'm going to give you a picture that day. Bang. So you understand how the scenario played out. That's me and Erica right there. If you notice, I'm on the cell phone. My man Diesel is out there. You know what I mean? About to jump back in the car. I hit the cell phone and I make a phone call. Yeah, you see the 7-4 wide? Because the joints was hooked up in the car. That's how it was back then. We didn't have all of this crap back then. You know what I mean? We didn't have none of this. You know? We had the little, G.I. Joe joint. So the joint hooked up in the car. So, I made a phone call because, I'm paying the police off. You know what I mean? So let me give y'all what it is. I'm paying the police off. So, in Harlem, that is, not the Bronx. So, it's a whole new thing. So I got to get back to Harlem. So I'm shooting over the 45th Street Bridge. I hear mad sirens coming. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? So I'm shooting, you know what I mean? But I already made my phone call. When I get over there, I see there's a roadblock. There's a roadblock with police everywhere. They got the joints like this. You understand what I'm saying? But the car that was on this side, you know what I mean, was pulled up a little further, like blocking the car instead of this way. You know what I mean? So while it's blocking the car, it left enough room for me to go on the side. You know what I mean? So I bust the right on 45th, hit toward 46th Street, hit 47th Street, shoot up the block, past the bus station. All the police that was there, they spin around, start chasing me. But the one that was in the back, remember I told you like that? The one that was in the back, now picture the visual. The one that was in the back, that's my peoples that I'm paying off. So they was already there, so they made a little escape route for me. You know what I mean? So I'm giving it to you. I know these joints sound real superficial and all that, but I'm gonna give it to y'all like it is. They got the little, the little opening in the back. So I'm shooting, I bust the right, hit 46, hit 47, shoot up by the bus station by Esplanade Pools. Y'all know where the Esplanade Garden is at, where the pool at. So I shoot up there, I bust the right up on 7th Avenue, and then I hit down 49th Street, because that's where my peoples is at. You know what I mean? So I hit down 49th Street, so I know it's gonna be, my people's gonna be out there. So I hit 49th Street, and I bust a quick right, you know what I mean? Like if I'm going up McCombs, back over to the Bronx, and I hit the joint straight up, get down there to 100, what's that, like 150, 154th. I hit the 155th Street. I make the right, make the U-turn. I go back up. I hit up McCombs again. I could have made the right back to the Bronx on the 145th Street Bridge to go back over towards Yankee Stadium. But instead, I make the left and I shoot up the hill. Now, I need to get up the hill because that's where my police at that I'm paying off. That's where all his people's at. So if I can get up there, I'm good. So I shoot up the hill. Now, they don't know where I'm at because like I said, I done came over the 45th Street Bridge, bust the right past 46, 47, hit up 47, you know what I mean? Go straight on up, hit the right on 7th Avenue, hit the left over there on 49th Street, hit the right over there on 8th Avenue. Instead of going down 8th, because, the peoples have been out there, you know what I mean? I ain't want them cheering or nothing like that because they always cheer when they see the police chasing me. So I hit the right, and I stayed on McCombs, went down to 155th, made the right, made the U-turn, and I headed back up the hill where I saw my man Flip back in the day when I had to pull the joint out on him because he was busting too many corners following me. Go back and watch that video. I might put that in my community center so you can watch that video. Yeah, go to my community center. I'm going to put that Flip video up there so y'all understand how this thing played out, that we was on some real gangster time. So now I'm shooting up the 155th Street Bridge. I hit the St. Nick. So as soon as I hit the St. Nick, I don't see no no police cars behind me, but I could hear them in the distance. They scrambling, they looking for me. What the hell am I gonna do? So I pulls right up in the garage. You know what I mean? I pulled right up in the garage right there where AZ used to park the powder blue Mercedes. You know what I mean? I think it was a 560 or something like that. You know AZ had the big boy. So I pulls up in the garage right there on the corner of St. Nick. Y'all know where that garage at. So my people from Harlem, they know all this is legit. I pull up in the joint, you know what I mean? And when I jump in the joint, being that I was already in that joint now, you know what I mean? I had to come up out of this joint that I'm in right here with me and Erica. But like I said, I made the phone call. So boom. So now I jumps in my other joint. You know what I mean? This is the convertible right here. This is where I met the homies. They was up there at the garage. So I'm telling them what happened. You know what I mean? So I put Erica in the cab and I drops her off and I go hook up with the homies. You know what I mean? So now I'm telling the homies about the fight in the Bronx and how the police chasing me. We laughing, we drinking beer, we just having a ball talking about it. You know what I mean? So now while we talking about it, I'm in the joint and homie said, man, yo, you might have to leave that joint right there in the garage, you know what I mean? So I said, all right, screw that. So I leave in the garage, and then I'm in a sob mode today. You know what I mean? Cause but I had to get something to match my outfit. You notice the black sob matched my outfit. That's the Benetton joint, you know what I mean? The official Benetton of colors of the world, you know what I mean? And then we got right there, I got on my Reeboks, what they call them, what they call them Reeboks back in the days. Y'all remember the Reeboks? Put in the comment. But I'm going to catch it. Oh, the crest. Those were the Reebok crest. They looked like the 5411s, but these was for the men. They had like a little crest symbol on it. You know what I mean? So, I had to get something to match my joint out because I'm not going to ride around, you know what I mean, with an outfit that don't match the whip. We don't do that in Harlem. You know what I mean? Big shout out to all the players that made it what it is in Harlem. You know what I mean? Along with me. But we don't do that. You know what I mean? So now I had to park that joint. So I parked this joint here. You know what I mean? When I parked this joint, let's get the black sob off of it. So then now I jumps in this other joint. You know what I mean? So then I jumps in, the green sob. If you notice, it matches the outfit as well. So I pulled up on 112th Street. I'm down here talking to Rambo, you know what I mean? I'm talking to all the peoples down there. We got Rambo, we got Sasquatch, we got Edie Amin, we got Hannibal, we got Slick, from Slick and the Family, Big Gene. So I'm down there and we just chilling. So that's a picture we took that day just chilling. So I had to go get another joint, but it had to be a sob. You gotta get cars to match your outfits, not outfits to match your cars. You know what I mean? So if you notice, the sob matched the joint too. You know what I mean? So now I'm sitting there chilling, and those y'all don't like me saying, you know what I mean? I'm in my zone. I'm in my Harlem zone right now. So now we over there on 112th Street and we chilling. We doing what we gotta do. So now we riding through and I'm telling them what happened and how it went down in the Bronx and all that, and I'm pissed off. You know what I mean? So now, while I'm sitting over there, I'm wondering like, yo, how I'm paying these dudes and there's a roadblock for me, So I pulls up on the police, the dude I'm paying off, and I tell him, look, dude, I'm not paying you if these people gonna keep chasing me like that. I came over to Harlem. Once I crossed the bridge, I should have been safe. That was the agreement. You getting 10 grand a week. You getting 10 grand a week to make sure I'm safe. 10 grand a week and I'm being chased by Harlem police. How the hell that happened? That mean I need to get a better police that got better contact with all the different precincts. Because that's the 32nd precinct down there. Y'all already know. But I'm like, nah. I'm not going to sit here paying y'all and I'm going through all this bull crap. You know what I mean? So he tells me, he said, yo, look, man, you got to chill out. They got an APB out on the sob. I don't care what you do with it, but you got to get it out the city. I'm like, what? I got to get it out the city. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, but that's my joint. I love this sob. And they're like, nah, we can't have that joint in the city no more. You know what I mean? You done made it hot. Any one of your homeboys get caught up in it, y'all gonna get pulled over. They gonna bring you in for, fighting the dude over there in the Bronx. Everybody saw the fight because they took police reports. They got that he ran up on you while you was, at the stop at the corner, and felt like you was going too slow and he grabbed you. And when he grabbed you, you came out the car. But he jumped out of his car, ran up on you. So that saved you on that. So if you ever get picked up on that, we got you on that. But you got to get rid of that sob. So what I do? What I play to do? All right, I got a house in Miami with swimming pool, jacuzzi, and all that, fence around the yard. You know what I mean? A big wooden fence around the whole yard. But I got the little screen drawn around the pool. I'll show you that picture later on. I don't want to give y'all too much. But this for the people that say that this shit is too astronomical. But when you getting that Harlem crack money, you know what I mean? You buying what you want to buy. So I had to send this joint down to Miami. You know what I mean? I had to send it down to Miami. You know? I said, oh, man, I got to get my convertible out of Miami, so now I got to go get another convertible. I ain't even got enough time. You know, it wasn't the money. I just didn't have enough time to go down there to go pick out a new joint, get the system in it, hit my man Gadget Mike up, you know what I mean? Get him to hook the stereo up, put the stash in it, because you got to travel with the joint. Any car got to have a stash, you know? But I tell him, yo, you know what? I'm going to go on and get it out of there, man. But we was chilling. So let me go back to the picture of me and Erica chilling, because I like to see me and Erica chilling and drunk, because that was my little sis. That's Peter Dredd. If y'all know Peter Dredd from 125th Street and 132nd Street, you know, big weed man, had the weed back in the day. But that's how we was doing it. So they telling me all this crazy crap. I'm telling them, I'm not trying to hear all this, man. I'm paying you all this money. Y'all got to do a better job. He said, all right, we're going to do a better job. But as for now, that Saab got to get out of New York City, because there's a big APB on it, because you can't put your hands on no goddamn white man in New York. You know what I mean? Bottom line, look at my Saab. I'm in a convertible Saab. I'm chilling wearing the Benetton, the Fila crest, and I'm doing what I got to do. You know what I mean? But they're telling me I got to get rid of it. But, you know, the females like the convertible. So I took it down to Miami. I said, oh, man. You know? So then, of course, that's when I said, well, let me just get the wide-body BMW. So I went and got the BMW, got the ass blown out, had the back this goddamn big. The rims is 13 inches. You know what I mean? The front rims is 13 inches deep, BBS. You know what I mean? The back rims is 15 inches deep, BBS. Everything cost me $8,000 a piece for the rims, tires, and everything. You understand what I'm saying? So we talking about, you know what I mean? 8, you know what I mean? 16, 32, cost me $64,000 altogether for the rims and tires for it. I got it on a deal because I paid cash, so I got it for the 32. I said, man, I'm not giving you no $64,000 rims and tires, man. You know what I mean? So they said, we was beating you on the tires anyway, so we gonna look out. Just give me $32,000 cash right now, and we gonna give you that. So, you know, I went and got the wide-body BMW. That's the one you see in the paid and full joint. They come driving around the commercial. I ain't have enough time to put it in this video, so I'm just giving y'all like it is. So now, I get to Miami, you know what I mean, with the Saab, you know, and I winds up getting in a car chase in Miami. Y'all want part 3 to this joint right here to know what happened in Miami when I'm down here. My man Whitey, my man Tom, my man E.T., my man Wink. You know, I mean, come on, man. A few of us got locked up down there. Oh, let's not forget Kev. You know what I mean? A few of us got locked up and a few of us didn't. You want to hear part 3 to know what happened when I got the Saab down in Miami, the next police chase with the Saab in Miami? Because I didn't respect no police. Not telling none of you youngins not to respect the police. I'm just telling you how I was getting down. You know what I mean? And I'm not proud of it. It cost me 26 years in federal prison, so I'm telling you, don't do it. Just enjoy the goddamn story and don't sit there faking, listening to the trolls and the bloggers talk about I'm glorifying. But I had a goddamn ball. Excuse me for using goddamn, you know, Susan Feinberg. Big shout out to Susan, helped me get out of prison. She told me don't use goddamn because we got Christians watching. So I got to back off from that. So I apologize for saying goddamn on the strength of Susan Feinberg. All right? But now, so, you know, this is what happened. If y'all want to know what happened when I get to Miami and I got another chase with this joint right here, this same joint you looking at, I got another chase with this joint in Miami. And, you know, it was crazy. But, you know, I got the homies down there in Miami. The police chases got a roadblock in the whole 9. If you want to know, and I'm going to tell you where for all my Miami people listening. We got, you know, 62nd and 5th and 15th. You know what I mean? 67th, you know, and 15th. You know what I mean? Y'all remember that out there, Convertible Bert doing what he do. Mike Tyson used to pull up there and see Convertible Bert. You know what I mean? So after I leave there, normally I go over there to Jumbo's or something like that on 7th Avenue. You know, I might go to the Roman pub or I might hit the Rolex. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, I'm tired, man. Let me get off. I've been on here 14 minutes. giving y'all way more than enough. If you want to hear part 3, what happened with this Saab when I get it to Miami, we could talk about that. That's a story. These are my hood stories. I got my little hood hat on. I know y'all like seeing me with the bucket hat, but I had to change it up so when you see the baseball cap, you know that this is a hood story. You see the buildings behind me? That's how New York looked back then. So don't go saying nothing, because it is what it is, and we do what we do, because it's how Harlem do. Now I'm about to tap out. I'm about to hit the outro. Make sure y'all go check out Platinum Cuisine. That's my man up at Freeport. All right? So I'm out.
Hi, guys.
Make sure y'all tap in and check out the prison stories as well. I'm going to turn it up and go back and forth with the prison stories and the hood stories and all that. You know what I mean? So don't say I didn't tell you. All right? This is it, man. I'm gone. All right?
Hi, guys. Welcome to Platinum Cuisines. We're located in Freeport on the Nordica Mall. Just wanted to introduce my partner, Amy.
Hi guys, how are you? And this is my sister-in-law, Diana,
Mecca
another
audio.
partner. I just ask that you come support our minority-owned business. We serve Asian fusion, Caribbean cuisine, and we have a beautiful restaurant located on the Nautical Mile in Freeport, New York. And we're asking that you
Hood
come check us
story!
out, and also
You know
make
what
sure
it
to
is,
tune
baby.
in to Mecca Audio TV.
Mecca audio.
All right?
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Fresh out the can of 26. Heat back on